nominating hitter gets a call from his representative.
MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Atlanta find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Harper. Kane. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. All right, hold on, right here. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a 12-game hit streak right now. That's 12 games. Talk about impressive. I love watching how he goes to the plate, and it looks like he's in attack mode constantly right now.
Here's C.J. Cron now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier on the warning track. He makes the catch. One left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harper Kane. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt. The 2-2 grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the fourth. Still digging in to try it again. Wyatt Smith. He flew out in his last at bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High in the air out to center field. Kane has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Harper Kane. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line to the right side. Perez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rays strand a pair. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kiermaier looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 10 for him on the year, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Ready for another chance? Killian Quick, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a soft liner in there. A base hit.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Leading off the inning, Harper, Kane, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Atlanta Braves wrote an baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series. Matt Andres is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Upton is off of first with 2 away. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the 1, and this is still stepping into the box, Hernan Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Yeah, here we go. Relay, hit me.
Perez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them.
Striding in once again, Harper, Kane, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Swing and a little tapper. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane has a beat on it. 2 gone. Stepping in for the Braves, Killian Quick. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Harper Kane, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the tying run comes around to score from second. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Flips it behind his back. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Hernan Perez.
The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Harper Kane. He singled his last time up.
Kane.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Quick is there, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home. Next will be the designated hitter, Wyatt Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smith.
Here's the 0-1. Right back at him, and it hit him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box.
And the Rays offense tonight was led by the exploits of this man, Justin Upton. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3.
A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game.
Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way. Everett Gidry, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great job there by this.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Harper Kane. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. And in now for the O's, Richard MacArthur. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Relay, 4.
And he's in safely at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Here's Robbie Grossman as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Richard MacArthur. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Hit me, relay, hit me. No runner, cut hold.
He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs.
Up next for the Rays, Harper Kane. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rickards on his horse. 1 out. Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Robbie Grossman.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harper Kane. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Nimmo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Wilson Ramos will be next. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
No runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And we're awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Runs up and gets this one down.
Right there.
On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harper Kane. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rickard ranging back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Rays leave them loaded. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
No runner, no runner. Eat it.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-0 the final tonight. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead. Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the ball. Chad Kuhl will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out two.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harper Kane. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
1-1 to count. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harper Kane. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pomerantz has his target. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Here's C.J. Cron now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
0-1 count, and the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And now the runner's trying
Stand
for
up
third.
right here. Stand up.
Outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa through 4. Still tied. Stepping into the box, Harper Kane.
Center fielder, Harper Kane.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Richard MacArthur. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Angelo Arias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This one's flared toward left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of those.
High and deep to center field. Kane racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Chance Sisco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the... So coming to the plate, Harper Kane, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Grossman on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Runners off for second.
Dig, run it out.
Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
All right,
but they
he's
haven't
up.
been able
You're
to
up.
string anything together.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Matt Duffy.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. MacArthur has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Kane has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Baltimore rode an important 6th inning to victory. Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Jacob Faria will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Schimpf will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. In now for the O's, Jonathan Scope. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Relay 3, he's coming. Relay 3, let's go.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of.
Now at the plate, Joey Rickard. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Harper Kane comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch on its way.
Beat it out. Come on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs. Back for the top of the 3rd here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Scope. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-2. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the Orioles have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch.
Digging in to try it again, Harper Kane. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
The 1-1.
Come on, beat it out.
Right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Kevin Lane. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Schimpf is there, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. It is stretch time here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harper Kane. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini moves over, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-1. High and deep to right center. Kane giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on.
Ready once again, Joey Rickard. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Lying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hold.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better.
Leading off the inning, Harper, Kane, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Suzuki comes up with it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought to.
So 1-1.
Dig,
This one's down to third. Scooped up, one there, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Joey Rickard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Hero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Leading off the inning, Harper, Kane, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickard has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
6-4, the outcome today. Lindsey Harper wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jerry Blevins records the save, his 2nd. Day baseball. coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana. Matt Andrees, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only
a swing and a high drive to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning.
Up next for the Rays, Harper, Kane. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 5. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harper, Kane. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ground ball right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runner goes for second.
Come on, get here.
Step on the bag for 1. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the... Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Scope. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Relay, here we go. Hit me right here.
Mancini is on his way home.
Yes, he's coming. Hit me 4.
He will score, and the Orioles have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after.
Striding in once again, Harper, Kane. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Harper, Kane. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. On to ready for another chance. Harper, Kane.
Center fielder, Harper, Kane.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Mancini. And that retires the side.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press.